Welcome to our channel. In June 2022, we traveled almost 4,000 miles in 19 days, drove through 7 states, visited 5 national parks, 4 national monuments, 1 national memorial, 1 national historic site, and many other places. This is part 1. The first day was a driving day. The Arizona border was the first state border we crossed. We left home in the afternoon and drove only 285 miles. We made it to Utah and stayed at Fillmore KOA. This KOA was the nicest campground we've stayed during our entire trip. If we do this trip again, we will definitely make a stop here. The second day was also a driving day. Driving in Utah was fun. We held our breath when we saw a tunnel. There were many rivers and reservoirs on our way. We even saw snowy mountains. This drive was pretty scenic. Finally, we crossed the Wyoming border, but still had a long way to go. There were many cows and sheep freely roaming in Wyoming. We saw many wind turbines, but it was not windy, thankfully. Oh, this tunnel was a bit long to hold my breath. We had some rain, but it wasn't too bad. After driving 421 miles, we finally got to our campground for the night. It was super windy and dusty in Rawlins, Wyoming. I almost got blown away. On the third day, we left the campground early and headed to the first national monument of the U.S., Devil's Tower. We were worried that it would be too windy, but it was not windy at all. The scenery was beautiful. The sky was blue and the grass was green. We loved seeing cows, pronghorns, and sheep. It felt like a long drive to Devil's Tower. We drove through some small towns like this one and saw the Devil's Tower National Monument sign. After a while, we could see the tower. There were some animals hanging out near the entrance fee station. They were the first bison we've seen during this trip. The entrance area was a little busy, but not too bad. After the entrance station, there was a prairie dog town. We decided to come back later, on the way out. Devil's Tower was much bigger in person than we thought it would be. We collect national park stamps, so we took care of that first. The stamps were outside of the visitor center, and so as Junior Ranger booklets. After we grabbed the Junior Ranger booklets, we went inside the visitor center. There was a pressed penny machine. We collect pressed pennies when we travel, so we got one with Devil's Tower on it. Check out our collections in the description below. From the visitor center, we learned how Devil's Tower was formed. There are several different Native American legends or stories about the tower. Devil's Tower is also known as Mato Tipila, which means Bear Lodge in Lakota. From one of those stories, The bear's claw marks became the column-looking formation of the tower. We decided to hike the Tower Trail. It's a 1.3-mile paved loop trail going around the tower. Devil's Tower is a sacred place for many Native American tribes, and we saw many prayer cloths around the tower. It was a short and easy hike, but we took our time and didn't rush. We spotted plants and flowers we've never seen before. The temperature was warm, but the breeze was nice and cool. A little after the half point, we could climb some rocks. These rocks looked small in the pictures, but they were huge. We got our Junior Ranger badges after the hike, and then we headed to the Prairie Dog Town. There was a trail, so we walked on the trail. Prairie dogs came out and started barking. They were so cute. After prairie dog watching, we checked into our campground. We stayed at Devil's Tower KOA, and there was a post office next door. We mailed a postcard to Nana and Papa and Priya. This KOA was just okay. The location was good though. You can see the tower from the campground. We had some steak for dinner and went for a walk. My brother and I started playing catch, but it started raining. Big thunderstorms came and shook us up.